I don't know if you could take it. No, you wanna see me naked. I wanna be a baby. Spinning in his just like he came from Maytag. Like a whistle on the ground. When I get like this, you can't be around you. I'm too little to dim down a notch. Cause I can into things that I'm gon' do. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
Hey guys, welcome to Just Friends Uncut Podcast. I'm Sam.
I'm Nikki.
And welcome back
to episode
27, I think. I think it's 27.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to put it right here. I think it's 27 because I'm like trying to think of where we live. Okay, first of all,
we've been gone for a hot minute.
We've been gone for about, I want to say 2 weeks, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're back, guys, and we're now on YouTube. So we will be, obviously this is just audio. Eventually we're going to do video too, but we wanted to be able to, first of all, we got like booted out of Spotify. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I'm going to take it as a sign from God that we're supposed to be here. Mm-hmm. So if you are already subscribed, if you're new here,
welcome to the madness.
I would say if you're new here, if you want to start from the beginning, go to Spotify and look up the same thing. We are here, Just Friends Uncut Podcast. All of our 26 episodes
will be on there. We do have one lost episode, which would be the first one.
Let them know where that's at.
And that one is on, I don't even remember.
Podbean.
Yeah, Podbean. Mm-hmm. It's not the greatest app. Mm-mm. But, I mean, if you want to find it, it would just be on that Just Friends Uncut Podcast.
You just download Podbean, and that's our very first episode. I want to actually go back and listen to that one and see how it sounds as opposed to now.
I know.
We're all like,
nervous as fuck.
Remember when we started and you were like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's about to be, in November, it'll be a year. Mm-hmm. That we've been doing this podcast.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So a lot's been going on.
Yeah.
Since the last time we touched in with you guys.
Yeah.
I think it was like the very beginning of July. I think it was. Because it was like the second week of July was like our last episode. Mm-hmm. Something like that. But lots been going on. And we are here to update you guys on just everything. And then next episode, we're going to do a little bit more like interactive, like questions and stuff like that. But this episode, we're just going to do like catch up, and we're going to do like a little, kind of like a little questionnaire, like best friend thing we're going to do for this episode after we catch you guys up on what's been going on.
Yeah.
So, and also it's Nikki's birthday month.
It is. My birthday's on Monday.
Happy birthday. Because this will be like technically your birthday episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So happy birthday. Shout out.
Thank you.
If you guys follow us on Instagram, go tell happy birthday to Nikki on the 12th.
Yes.
Don't forget.
Monday. Don't you forget it.
Don't fucking forget.
Yeah, so it's my birthday month, and we've been just doing the do.
Just living life.
We're living life. We just got back from Morongo. That was a lot of fun. I had so much fun.
So we went to this, I guess it would be like a kind of like a day, almost like a day party type of thing.
Yeah.
A little bit more like family friendly day party.
For sure.
So it's Casino Morongo, right? So it's a pool, and you can pay like $30 and you can hang out there for the whole fucking day. Like there's food, bar, a lazy river, a big pool, and we literally were there from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m.
Yeah.
We stayed the whole day. The
whole day. And they close at 8.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were there basically all day, and I had a lot of fun.
It was a blast.
It was a fucking blast.
I had honestly, that was probably like one of the best times I've had in a long time. But so since we were there for the whole day, so many different things happened. Mm-hmm. Like we saw so many different things. Like it started out, we got there, right? We're like the fucking first ones there, literally. Like maybe like us and like a other group of people.
Yeah, like a small group though.
Very small, yeah. So we're there, and we're like in the lazy river, and you have to like get the hang of the lazy river because it's a little treacherous. There's like jets that go up your ass or like stub your toe, and so you have to be careful.
Yeah,
with that.
If you get jetted, We've got jetted plenty of times. And some of them, it was like kind of like but then other ones were like,
ow, yeah. My asshole, I had water in my asshole.
Even a little girl was like, oh my God, that went up my ass.
I was like, same. I didn't see that she wasn't a little girl. She was.
No, she was like,
I was all same. She's all looking at me. I was like, oh shit. I looked back and I was like, whoopsie. I didn't know. Well, you shouldn't be saying ass, all right? Shouldn't be saying, oh my God, that went up my ass. Mm-hmm. No, so we're doing the lazy river. And we get in, like, we got in a bunch of times. Like, we would get in, get out, go get food. We were, like, dying. Yeah. Because I had, like, a night escapade before that.
And I was like, bitch, I don't care. Wake up. We already had this plan.
Did I tell you at night that I had stayed up, or I told you in the morning?
No, you told me in the morning.
Oh, God. So, basically, okay, so I'll just tell the story, but I'll just, like, leave certain things out. So, Friday, my kids left with their dads, right? So I went to like a little like event. It's like a sporting event. And I went with like my friends because we were going to watch one of my other close friends play the sport, right? Yeah. So I'm like, okay. And then the guy that I'm like hanging out with, like that I've been since like May, the same one, guys. Shockingly enough, it's the same one since like May. And, so, you know, whatever, like, I knew that he also goes there as well, but I hadn't spoke to him. And low-key, I was, like, gonna stop talking to him. Yeah. Like, I was like, I think I'm gonna take a step back. Like, I don't really know if I want to do this. Like, literally the whole day on Friday, I was like, yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah. Like, I think I don't want to do. And nothing necessarily happened. This is just me getting in my own fucking head. So my friends are like, let's go. And I was like, no, that's weird. Like, what if he's there? And they're like, he's not going to fucking be there. It's so big. Like, he probably plays at a different time, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right. Yeah, don't twist my arm because I'm going to go.
I guess I'll take a gander.
We're going to go. It was actually really fun. So we go. We're there for like a whole hour and a half. Don't see him. And I'm like, cool. Like, I missed him. Didn't happen. Yeah. Whatever. So I'm sitting there on like one of the seats. And there's like an area behind me where there's other people playing, and my friend goes, she's like, Sam, he's right fucking there. And I'm like, no, he's not. I was like, no, the fuck he's not. And they're like, yes, bitch, turn around. And I was like, fuck. So I looked back, and sure as shit, motherfucker, he's right there. And I'm like, son of a bitch, dude. So I'm like, oh my God, this is so fucking embarrassing. Because we hadn't spoke, you know? And honestly, I was, like, ready to just book it. I was like, let's go to the bar. Let's go because we're going to eat. Like, let's get out of here. So, like, I walk up to the bar. And my friend Marcy, you fucking bitch, because I know you're listening, she's behind me walking. And I guess she starts fucking waving and shit. Like, because we're kind of far from them. Yeah. And, like, and we're, like, the only, like, I guess you could say, like, youngish women there. Like, it was more, like, you know, older ladies, like, you know, like we had tits in the ass, like they look up, that's all they saw, I'm sure, especially with Marcy's big old titties, and like, you know, she starts waving, and I guess one of his friends like is waving at her, but he's standing with him, so like they're both waving at her, and I talked to him later, and he said he didn't know who it was at first, he was like confused, and then I turned around, or she was like, they're waving, and I was like, oh my God. And I turned around, and then like we caught like eyes, and like he noticed that it was me, and then he like smiled. So I was like, oh, okay, he's smiling, that's a good thing. So like I just waved or whatever, and he like waved at me, and then we ended up leaving. I wanted to leave before he got off. Yeah, I didn't want to like run into him.
Interact. Yeah.
No. So I was like, let's go. And they're like making fun of me. My friends are like, oh come on. I was like, no. I was like, stop. Let's go. So we leave. And as soon as we leave, he texts me. And so, you know, long story short, I ended up kind of telling him, like, yeah, I think I kind of want to take a step back. It's kind of crazy that I saw you because I was thinking that I wanted to take a step back. And he basically was like, I'm coming over. So there's that. And then I stayed up until like fucking 3 in the morning when I knew I had to leave at 6 in the morning. Mm-hmm. So I got to Morongo already kind of fucking drunk. Mm-hmm. Bitch, I was already on like a little fucking buzz when I got there. So. But it was perfect because that shit gave me like a second wind. Mm-hmm. But Morongo was a fucking blast. So we get there, we get settled in, and we eat like the best fruit tart I've ever had.
Oh my God, it was so good. I want to go back just for the fruit tart.
The fruit tart and the croissant sandwich, bitch. Fire. Phenomenal. Mm-hmm. So good. Couldn't believe it. I was like, bitch. And I was just sitting there like on the little lawn, their beach chair. And they were probably just looking at us like, these bitches are just stuffing their faces. Yeah. I needed it. Mm-hmm. I needed that second win. But yeah, we started getting the lazy river, and then something happened to Nikki in the lazy river.
Oh my god! Of course, it would happen to me. So like we get into those little like the donuts,
the tubies, yeah,
the tubies, and the lazy river in some areas like it goes faster,
yeah,
than others, right? So me and Sam are like at the same pace at one point, and then all of a sudden, like I'm turning a corner, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna run into this man. And the whole, maybe like literally the whole time we went around, I was like, my little tubie was following this man. Like I had to like,
the funniest bitch. I was like, could not breathe laughing. Like, and I couldn't do anything about it because I was also with my, when we were sitting in them at first, we had like control because our feet were on the ground.
Yeah.
But we like decided to sit in them with like your ass in the circle.
Yes.
And you can't, there's no control.
No, you can't.
So you're just like, I'm just like spinning. Just imagine us like in the fucking water. She's so close to a man, like if they're fucking dating.
Yeah. Don't know him. And I'm like and he's kind of like laughing, which is making it better.
But I'm cracking up.
And I'm over here, it's going so fast, and I'm trying to grab a hold of the side of the pool, and I could not get a hold. I put my leg out. Oh my god, it was so embarrassing.
Bitch, that
was funny.
Fucking funny.
It was hilarious. He was a good sport, which made it better, because like, why would you ban?
There's a fucking woman just clinging to him.
Yeah.
He's having time of his life.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so then wait, hold on. So okay. Again, mind you guys, we were in this fucking sun drinking in the pool.
Yes.
12 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have like, okay. Do you guys remember an episode? Fuck, I don't know. I know it was like in the winter time. We were talking about like Alec Murdaugh and all them, right? So have you guys ever seen the story of the Murdaughs? It's like a fucked up story, but like they're just like white people that partied and they had money and they had privilege, right?
Yeah.
So there's like a bunch of different groups going on at Morongo. Like you see, like, there's like these people next to us.
And there was a lot of couples. There was like a lot of people with kids. There was a girl that was staring at us because her man was passing by. We're like,
oh yeah.
And how she was sitting, like
she had like her ass all
she was doing
out.
The most. I was like, girl, stop. Don't nobody want him.
So there's a lot going on, and we have different stories to tell about a lot of these things, like the people next to us. We're gonna talk about that in a second. But like, there's this big group of like these like party animal white people. Like they're just like. They're just those white people. Yeah. Like, they didn't even look like they were from California. No. They might have been, but I feel like they weren't. Mm-hmm. Like, I really don't think that they were from California. And so, just the type. Like, if you know what I'm talking about, the Murdaughs, like, that's what they looked like to us. So, we named them the Murdaughs. The Murdaugh.
Alec Murdaugh.
So, every time we would pass them or see them in their little corner, we'd be like, oh, the Murdaugh family, the Murdaugh family. And they were partying fucking hard, bitch. Like, they were fucking, I know no one acted like a fool, though. Mm-mm. But everybody was turned the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, it was just so funny because every time we'd pass, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when I was like, I'm going in. I was like trying to get in their little group. But that didn't happen. I don't fit in with the Murdaughs, you know what I'm saying? But they were fun to watch.
Yeah, they were.
There was like hot, like, to me, I'm not attracted to white boys. No offense to anybody. Like, I'm not attracted like that. But those white boys were handsome. Mm-hmm. They were like in a Murdaugh way. Mm-hmm. Like in a downhill.
Alec Murdaugh.
Like in a North Carolina type of way. Like they just.
Like, get your lasso on me with your.
No, not even that, because I would have thought that was hotter. They were like college frat boy, white boy hot. You know what I mean?
They would wear like the polo shirt.
Right,
the
exactly.
The
that.
color for one.
Precisely that. And that's not for me.
Like tennis.
Like fucking, what is it called? Rugby. Like rugby. Yeah.
No, but rugby, you have to.
They're like fine. They're like big.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. No, these guys were muscular. And then the girls are like in their little thongs, their little perfect bodies, you little bitches. But they looked great.
Yeah, they did look good.
They did look good. They were a great little Murdaugh family, and they were party animals. They were like the funnest white people I've ever seen. Yeah. I was like, I want to hang out with them. We didn't get in. We didn't get into the Murdaugh clan.
No.
They didn't even look twice at us, to be honest. They were like,
when we spent all of our day
just watching them.
Yeah. They didn't give a fuck about us. That is hilarious.
Like, who are these little fucking ghetto bitches?
Oh, they're for sure from the toe.
Yeah, no shit. I don't think I saw any women tattooed there.
No.
Well,
not like that.
No, not really. I didn't see any. I think we were probably the most tattooed women.
Most blasted.
Blasted. We're the only blasted ones there. So we had the Murdaws, and then we had, there's a lot of other. Okay, let's talk about
the couple
with the girl with the disability. Yeah.
So
let's talk about how it started. Bitch, with the girl with the disability. When she had the crutch thing, and you were like, he's a piece of shit.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So let's start out how it started.
Okay.
Because we didn't see her.
No.
We're not laughing about her. We're laughing about
such a
us
piece. We're
and him.
pieces of shit. Okay. No, but okay.
Okay.
So there was like in the lazy river, there was like little corners that you can stand and not like float off, right? So we're at this point in a little corner where there's shade. So we're sitting there, we're talking shit, watching the Murdochs. And so creepy watching the Murdochs. We totally were just
They
there.
were so
like,
interesting. They were so interesting.
I want to.
We were people watching.
I was like, I want a slice of pizza. Saw they had a bunch of pizza. I was like, I want a slice.
I didn't see that they had pizza.
Oh my god! I was like, I want some pizza. So we're in this little corner. We're having a good time, and we see this guy. Right? I see this guy, and he looks like a cholo. You know.
Yeah.
So he gets up, and there's a one middle chair where there's no towels on there or nothing.
Uh-huh.
So I was looking at him, and I was like, he's kind of being weird.
He was not that he was a cholo, but just that he looked like he was being sketched.
Yes, but he did look like a cholo.
He did look like one, but he looked.
It was
more
sketchy.
So that he was being sketched. He was doing something sketchy.
Yeah,
what it looked like.
So I'm like, is he trying to take these chairs? Like, I don't get it. So we're like, what the fuck?
Start watching him and shit.
Like talking shit. Like, what is he doing? So then here gets this. Then he pulls a wheelchair
out, and then I calmed down real quick.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, and then I was like, what? And then I look, and then there's this. I'm assuming it was his girlfriend.
Yeah,
and she has like her little legs,
probably like cerebral palsy or something. Like something's wrong with her.
And we're like, oh fuck, we're talking shit. And
he's like a great guy. Yeah,
he's a great guy. He carried her to the thing. Yeah, like we're like, fuck God, like sorry, we
we're all judging this man because he looks scared. He looked like he was trying to steal something though. The way he was looking around, the way
he was going about it was very
wasn't like
weird.
His attire. It was more so what the fuck he was doing. Like he was like looking around. He had like kind of like that fucking fuckboy face. You know what I mean? He had the fuckboy face.
So then, whatever, the day goes on and blah, blah, blah. And, we see them. And I'm just looking at him. And for me, like, I feel like I have a great judgment. Like, I feel like my vibe is very much on point. Like, most of the time.
I was watching them about to cry because they were like hugging.
Yeah. And then I'm looking at them and I'm looking at him and how he's just like looking and all that. And I'm like, no, fuck that. I was like, he is probably using her because I'm sure she gets money for being disabled.
I don't know. I can't believe, like, it's just so funny because I'm over here like all like, oh my god, like look at this, like there.
No, I don't trust him.
But no, he did look like a fucking he kind of also
he looked like a dirtbag.
Like he was looking around too, like you know how guys try to look at other women.
Yeah,
he was kind of doing that.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and I
don't care.
So. Maybe they're really in love. Maybe he's a great guy.
And maybe he just looks like a dickhead.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking doucher. He just has that, you guys know that, the fucking,
the face that you want to punch.
Fuckboy look where they just think they're the shit and they just think they're all competent in what they're
like
doing.
Everybody's looking at him.
Like, boy, relax.
And it's like, yeah,
we weren't looking, but we were interested in the story. We were people watching and we needed entertainment, so we were fucking following storylines. We had the Murdochs, we had the what is it, you before me couple over there, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Who knows? But I don't trust him. I did at first until you said that, and then I was like, you're right. And
I was like, look at him for real though. Like, look at how he's like, his demeanor, how he's like, how he was like
son of a bitch. I just know that look.
Me too. That's what I'm saying.
I know that look a little too well, But that was an interesting moment there, and then we had a lot of things happen. I feel like there's so much, and I like, what parts are we fucking missing before we get to the little girl thing? There was a lot. We didn't get hit on.
No. Well, those guys that were like, oh, remember he was like, you want one of these?
Wait, was it?
The guys, remember with the tattoo? He's like, see, I can't have tattoos.
Oh, right? God, we're going to talk about them at the end. Let's save them for the end. Bitch, we didn't get hit on by anyone hot.
No, there was no hot
No
guys
zaddies.
there anyways.
I only saw like 2 of them and they were taken. Those girls that were with them did compliment my tattoos though. Did you hear that? When they walked, the ones that were with the zaddies in the cabana, they like passed by way later when the sun was already starting to look, and they were like, "Oh, I love your tattoos." The girls, and I was like, "Okay, we're not beefing it," because you know, like, girls get weird and like at the pool because there's no other like younger-ish. We're not that young, you know, but I just feel like we
look young though.
We look young. We look like we're in our 20s.
Yeah.
But anyways, those guys were hot, but they were taken. And then you're taken, but I'm not. So I was prowling a little bit, but there was nothing. I was like, what the fuck? I thought I was going to come here and just find like a fucking fine-ass
vato
fool and nothing.
And she didn't find nothing. Nada estaba.
Nope. Like I said, there were some eye candies there, but they were taken. So that's all they could ever be. And that was okay to me.
Yeah.
So we had these people next to us. We had these maybe like in their like late 30s couple. Okay.
Caucasians.
So, the Caucasians, you know.
They were the Caucasians.
Heavily tattooed Caucasians. But like a little like hometown hillbilly type of tattoo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they were cool.
No, yeah.
At first.
Mm-hmm.
And then it started dwindling down a little bit because so we're like, okay, so we go and get like, so I forgot what we got, like another drink. Yeah. We come and sit down. And the lady, we had already been there for at least 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
And so everybody's kind of lit.
Yeah.
We were fine. Like, we didn't get, like, fucking shitty or anything. But, like, the lady, I could tell she was a little blitzed. Because she didn't talk to us the whole time. And then suddenly she's like, hey, you guys want this fruit plate? She's like, this nice lady bought it for my daughter's 9th birthday. And it's so fancy. And it's a VIP plate. And I was like, I'll take a little pineapple. Like,
I was like, give me some of that. Pineapples. I want some of that.
She's like, I'm going to take the plate when it's done. I'm taking it home. I was like, can you do that? She's like, I don't know, but I'm going to do it. I was like, you should do that. Like, okay.
I've done that.
No,
my IHOP cup, I took it. You want to see it?
You have
it's
an
really,
IHOP cup.
it's really fucking adorable. Yeah.
To each their own, honeys. I'm not against
the
it.
waitress was like, I told her, I was like, so can you sell this? And she's like, no. She goes, but if I come back and it's gone, then oh well. And then she gave me a wink. But she was like an older white lady where she was like
she's like a Betty.
Yeah, like my tia, but like a cool white lady. That she's like, sweetheart.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like it's a bad thing if you take it from like a big ass place that has a million.
Well, the lady winked at me, so
yeah. So, anyways, the lady's like,
she took the plate.
I'm gonna take the plate. She just fucking. You could just tell she's lit because she's just talkative as fuck. And I was like, whatever. They're having a good time.
She was drinking.
Oh, they were drinking. They had buckets, and it was just 2 of them.
Yeah.
So they had their daughter.
I think they had like 3 buckets.
Bitch, I saw a lot of buckets. Budweiser, straight up Budweiser over there. You know,
straight up the buds.
The Budweiser. So they're drinking. They have a little girl with them. Again, she's like 9. I think, she's had 9th birthday, so she's little. And we're like, oh yeah, that's really cute.
Cute, huh?
That's really, really cute.
I love it.
Very IHOP.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's talking to us, whatever. So again, we're in a fucking lazy river, so we keep going and going. And we keep coming around so we can like see everyone the whole time. Yeah. And I feel like every time we came around, they just look more fucked up and more fucked up and more fucked up. And they're talking to new people and they're making friends. And it's the guy and the girl, they're just fucking all over the place. And the daughter is kind of like not with them a lot. No. Like she was like doing her own thing. And I'm sorry, like I, for one, bitch, especially my 9-year-old daughter, even my sons, they're not about to be nowhere I can't see you. Yeah. At a big ass place like that, in your bathing suit, people are fucking weird. Like,
and she had like a little 2-piece. It wasn't even like a 1.
Yeah, like you're not about to be just off on your own, like with the grown ass adults there. It's an adult place. It's not a kid's place. Yeah. So I already was kind of like, fuck, like their daughter just beat shit. Like,
we just kept saying that like that's crazy that they're just like. I mean, they would like swim with her and they would be with her, but they would also leave her unattended.
And then they would be just chit chatting,
doing their own thing. Yeah.
So by like the end of the night, it's like a lot of people have already left. Mm-hmm. We're still just kind of like waiting for it to close, and there was these other guys that kind of tried to like talk to us earlier.
Yeah, and we were like, no, immediately.
Yeah,
no.
we were like, nah, bro, like.
And it's like another reason, like it's like this is why girls can't be like friendly because it's like, hey, yeah, like this, you wanna, and it's like, no, I don't want to do anything with.
Yeah,
you.
he literally was like talking to us at first about just like because it was dirty, like people kept leaving their fucking drinks on the side, and I was talking shit about it. I was like, why are they doing this? Why are they littering? And then he's like, I know, hon. He's like a big like. Chunky, like nothing wrong with that, but just like he wasn't my type,
It wasn't her type.
No. And he's like, oh yeah, like kind of like making conversation, and we were being nice. We're like, yeah, whatever. We're like talking shit like about them being dirty or whatever.
Yeah.
And so then we go on our merry way, and then an hour later, now they all of a sudden think we're gonna hang out with them. Like, what the fuck? Like we were just being nice. Yeah. So that happened. But anyways, we started noticing that the drunk hillbilly tattooed couple was talking to them. Yeah. And they're like having like this deep, drunk very drunk conversation. Like the guy, the dad was like,
I'm Alec Murdoch.
No, wait, don't get them confused. They were not part of the Murdochs.
They weren't part of the Murdochs.
The Murdochs were a little bit more put together than them.
A lot more put together. A lot. Considering how much they were
drinking a lot,
like they were,
but cool. They were like they had money, so they knew how to like put it together. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, they had a whole bunch of pizza. I was like, I would like a slice of that pizza.
So we're watching the couple, and we're starting like I'm getting intrigued by the just listening to them talk because I'm like, oh my god, they're so fucked up. Yeah. So we passed by a couple more times. Conversations get drunker and drunker, and they're just thinking they're like super friends with these guys. But when you're like, we weren't drunk like that. So like we were watching it from the outside, and when you see people like just obliterated drunk, and you're like, you guys are so stupid. Like you sound so dumb. So I started noticing. I don't know if we noticed at the same time. Like, where's the daughter? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's already like late. It's like 7:00. Yeah, it's getting dark. It's about to close, and we're swimming, and we keep fucking watching them for like 35 minutes.
Like, waiting to see the little girl pop up. We're like, hey, where's the little girl? We're like, what the fuck? Like,
I started getting panicked.
Yeah, and then like, we're just like, dude, how are you just going about your Marion days?
Yeah, we're like, they're pieces of shit. Yeah, like, we were like, what the fuck? These people are fucking stupid. And I think I got up at one point and I looked in the other pool. Or like when I went to the bathroom, I looked at the other pool just to see if I could see the little girl. Because I was like, oh my God, if this little girl got like fucking taken. Like I even wanted to like, remember I was like, I kind of want to walk up and be like, hey, like where's your daughter? Isn't it her birthday? Like I wanted to say something. Like that's how panicked I was getting. Because she was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, we could not see her anywhere.
No. So, and
throughout the day, you could see her throughout the day.
She'd be like right there. Yeah, she'd pop in and out. And, I knew what she looked like because we were there all fucking days. I feel like we knew these people. Like, it was for a long time. So, we're like sitting down and I literally couldn't focus on anything else. Like, we were like, oh my God, we're talking to each other. Like, this is crazy. Like, I hope she fucking pops up. Like, when are they going to realize? And I'm just like watching them, right? And then
you go to the bathroom. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh my God, like still thinking like, fuck, like where is this little girl at? Yeah. So then, they start getting ready to leave, right? Yeah. And then all of a sudden I hear the mom being like, let's just say the little girl's name was Christina, like, Christina. The little girl was on the chair. Under towels, sleeping the whole fucking time. And I was like, so Sam comes and I'm like laughing. She goes, what? And I'm like, bitch. I was like, the little girl's been sleeping there this whole fucking time.
I was like, oh,
you could not see her on the chair.
No, I was like, thank God. But then I felt so bad because we were like, they're so fucking irresponsible. Like, yeah, they were fucked up, but at least they still took care of their kid. Yeah. Like, bitch. I really thought that little girl was like gone.
Me too. I was like, no, this is it. They're gonna be like
on the news.
Their buzz is gonna just die down now.
Oh God. I don't even want to think about it. Yeah. So, anyways, they were not, in fact, pieces of shit. No. They actually were taking care of their daughter. Yeah. But that just goes to show how much we people watch. Like I couldn't help it though. Like we were like, I wonder what people thought of us though. I wonder what we were like being loud, laughing, like just being like menaces. Yeah. Like so because you know how we're people watching. I'm sure they have like
other people are
definitely watching us.
These fucking dumb
like, what's their story?
Yeah, what's their story? What's their sign?
Oh my god, how funny! I wonder what the story is about us. Like, what were we doing there? Just being bitches. They probably thought we were bitches.
Probably. Everybody always thinks that, but
we
we're
weren't.
not.
Well, we're all talking shit about everybody. We're like, we're not bitches. We're all fucking Alec. No, I was not talking shit about them.
No, we weren't talking about them. Actually, we were actually like
admiring.
Yeah. We were like, hell yeah.
Wish I could party like that. Shit. Fucking wear a bikini like that. You little bitches. You little skinny bitches. But yeah, they looked great. It was a good time. It was really fucking fun. Like, honestly, if you guys will, I don't know when it ends. Maybe like in the end of September. I don't know. We'd have to look it up.
I want to go back though.
It's so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It just feels so like relaxing. You're just chilling and fucking like everything's there that you need. Like, I mean, you do have to spend money like buying drinks and food and stuff, but like, yeah. And you can get a cabana for $200.
That's not bad.
That was a great day.
Next time we're gonna get a cabana for sure.
Yeah, because I don't want to be in the sun.
I think we should do that as like our anniversary thing all the time.
That's a great fucking time. I really want to know when it ends though.
We'll find out.
We're gonna have to look it up. But yeah. So there's that. That's what's one of the things that we've been doing since we've been gone. Yeah. What else has been going on with you there, buddies?
Nothing much. Just really working and.
Yeah.
It's about gosh darn it.
Yeah, just life has been.
You got a new table?
I got a new table. It took me fucking 2 days to put that shit up by myself. Because no one offered for that, but people did offer for my TV. Did I tell you?
Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
Did I tell you? I told you. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, you're in love with me. No, because I had posted it like 2 days ago because I was like, fuck, or like 3 days ago. I need someone to come do this. Like, my TV is like a big ass TV and I need it to be mounted on the wall, but I can do everything. I could put tables together. I could fucking do everything. I just can't mount the TV by myself. Yeah. So I posted it. And then one of my friends wrote and she was like, so her friend's going to do it. Like her guy friend. So he's going to do it. So I had already said yes to that. And then he wrote me, the guy that I'm like, you know, talking to or whatever. He hit me up like right after. And then I was like, oh, and then I was like, why are you like, he's, oh yeah, I seen you found somebody. I was like, yeah. So I was like, you're in love with me. So offer to put my TV up. That was pretty cool.
He's like, I want to put that TV up. I was that pissed.
I'm all, I'll pay you. I'll pay you and push it.
I'll pay you in a little blow job.
Oh my
a little
God.
blowy.
Yeah, so
a little bit of a DJ.
Blowies. I'm doing a lot of like home improvement right now.
Yeah,
because I've been there for 2 months, but I haven't had time or like really put the time aside to like make it look like home.
Yeah.
So now I'm doing like my dining room. I'm getting a new couch this coming like week. My TV's finally gonna be fucking put up. It's been on the fucking floor. It's a big ass like curved screen TV.
Yeah.
On the fucking floor.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't fuck the speakers up, but we'll see. We'll see when it goes.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll be all right there.
Yeah, it takes time to get like your place like settled. Like for me, like I wanted to do a lot more too. Like put stuff right here, but then I'm like, I don't really want to do that.
Why?
Because I really do get down when I decorate for like fall and stuff like that.
No, yeah. But you don't want to put stuff on the wall?
No. I did, but I don't know. I just put like a little pause on that because I have like I'm focusing on my little tree thing, my plant stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, and I'm happy with like how the kitchen is and all that.
No,
I'll probably do like a little something different, but
it's cute.
I like it.
Yeah, I just wanted it to like feel more like home because I feel like. You know, I've been so focused on like the kids and like all this other shit that I had to do. My birthday, my son's birthday, all of it was like pretty much right after we moved in. So, yeah, we had no table for this whole time. We literally would just eat like on the couch or the counter, and that was it. And the kids are like, "We need a table." I'm like, "I know." It's just I couldn't find something that I liked and that I could afford. Like both.
Yeah.
Because everything I could afford, like, immediately, I was like, I don't like it. So I waited until, like the one I have is, like, it's a decent
I like
one.
it.
It's decent. I like it. It's not, like, all, like, fucking rickety like the one I had. And the one I had in my old apartment, that was just, like, a little fucking, like, so wobbly and shit. But it's because, like, I'm the type that, like, I just want to get the furniture quickly.
Yeah.
And I don't wait to, like, save for it. Like, I'll just get it. But, like, even the couch I have now, like, it's riggedy, too. Like, I need a new couch. So I'm going to get a nicer couch this time. Like, I'm going to invest in the couch.
Yeah.
But it's like, when you need furniture quick, you need it quick. So
yeah.
that's where we're at right now. Thank God.
Yeah.
Because before fall, I want to have it looking, like, nice.
Yeah.
You know? Because I'm going to decorate for Halloween and all that.
I'm excited for that.
I'm very excited for that. I'm excited
for Christmas.
Oh, yeah, Christmas, too. Oh, yeah, this is going to be, like, all the holidays, my first ones in this apartment. Oh, my gosh.
I think this would be, like, our third Christmas here.
Third Christmas?
Because when we moved in the weekend before Halloween.
Oh, wow. Really?
So, like, Halloween landed on a Monday that year, and we moved in on that Saturday.
Did you decorate at all?
No, because...
You didn't have time.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
And but then I was able to decorate for, like, fall.
Yeah.
And then Christmas.
I love it. I love decorating for holidays. That's
too.
my favorite fucking thing. I can't wait. I can't wait for this year. I really can't. I'm excited. Because I feel like I have more, like, I don't know. Like, even though my old apartment was bigger, I just feel like there's more, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just feel like I could do more. Because sometimes when you have a big space and you don't know what the fuck to do with it, like, that's, because that one had, like, a lot of wall space. It was tall. Like, it was just kind of like, I don't know, like, for some reason I couldn't, like, hone in on, like, what I wanted to do. And I feel like here I already can, like, see, like, my Halloween stuff. And, like, I'm excited. I'm very excited. And this, I feel like I'm actually making it look like I want. Yeah. I feel like I didn't make the other one look how I wanted because it just happened so quick. It was so quick, and it was like, I think I was so stressed out because it was so fucking expensive that, like, I didn't really care to focus. Like, I did have some stuff, but it was like, it wasn't like a lot of focus on it, if that makes sense. Like, I really just,
you just moved in.
I was just trying to survive, to be honest. So, but now I have, like, that time and space, and I'm like, okay, like, let's fucking do it. So, yeah, the table's looking good already. Like, I can't wait for the new couch. That's going to just set it all off. And then the TV being up. And then I'm going to start putting the pictures of me and the boys up. So, it's going to be exciting.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be exciting, y'all. But we do want to do these questions. So,
Sam's going to cry.
Hopefully not. But I am a bit emotional right now, so I might. Damn,
hey, put it there.
So, what are these questions called? Like, what's the caption of it? It's like a best friend thing.
So basically, like, in the caption, it says you could do it with your friend, your, like, significant other.
Okay. So it's like not really a game because it's kind of serious.
Yeah.
So the Just Friends podcast is about to take an emotional turn, guys.
Yes.
But maybe.
So basically, it says 6 vulnerable questions that will deepen your relationship with anybody. All right.
Okay.
And it says you could do it friends, partner, family. Yes.
So you want me to go? Ask you? Do you want to do like one? Like you
we'll
ask.
Do one and then we'll both
the same
answer.
question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So it says if this was our.
Oh my gosh.
If this was our last conversation, what would you never want me to forget? Okay, do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, for me, it would be that I'm like really that our friendship means more to me than you think it does. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like our friendship has always been very, like, easy and organic, and, like, we're both very emotional beings. Mm-hmm. So I feel like we kind of have, like, the understanding that when we would get upset, it'd be like, oh, well, no, that's it. But at the same time, to me, I feel like our friendship has always remained the same. Like, we would, like, reconnect, but it was never, like, weird. Like, the energy was never, like, iffy, or it's, like, the trust always lies where... Like, it's always where it's at, you know? So for me, it's just that I'm truly, like, your friend. Like, I don't wish anything, like, there's no gain for me aside from just us being friends. You know what I mean? And that I love you, partner.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What's the question again? You asked it.
It said, if this was our last convo, what would you never want me to forget?
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm really gonna try not to. What would I never want you to forget? I would never want you to forget like how much I fuck with you. I'm gonna cry.
Don't.
Yeah, like the same thing, like how true like my friendship is to you. You know what I mean? And like how much like bitch, I've been having an emotional ass week, so sorry. Lord help me. Like, you know, like how much like fun we have. Like, I would never want you to like forget like that we have that connection. And then yeah, same thing. Like, I don't want anything from you other than friendship. Like, truly, I don't. And even if like we've ever been mad at each other, like that never went away. You know. Yeah. So I think that I wouldn't want you to forget that either. That like at the core of it all, like I always still loved you.
Yeah.
So
same. Okay, so it's what in our relationship are you most grateful for?
You want me to go first? I'll go first. I think just like the authenticity, like just being able to like literally just whatever, like laugh, cry, talk shit, be funny. I don't feel like I have that like I have like that in other, like I'm always myself, but I feel like we just have this like connection that you don't find every day, you know? And I think that that's very like, yeah, like that's really important, like in our friendship, like to me, like that's a really key point.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I feel the same. Like I feel like we were just saying, like I communicate with you all day, every day. And for me, it never feels like we're bothering each other or we don't have time for each other.
Speak for yourself. I'm just playing.
Like we legit send each other fart notes.
Fart voice notes.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Like, hey, I got some for you. So to me, like that's what I'm grateful for. That it's like very like
just like
it might not be normal to other people, but for me, it's very normal. Like we'll sit there and have a whole conversation on our voice notes in the Wisconsin accent. Like it's like,
yeah,
you know.
And the Wisconsin, I would never want you to forget also the Wisconsin accent. Like if this is our last conversation, never forget that. Never forget that I'm Carla
and I'm Dottie. I think she low-key wants to be Dottie.
I keep
but I already claimed it.
Are they gonna be here? Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's probably the neighbor though. Probably the neighbor. Or I don't know. Maybe. Benjes. Yeah, so okay.
You are Dottie.
Yeah, I'm Dottie. You're not Dottie.
Oh shit, it is Emma.
It's Emma. Oh. Okay, so it says, what have you learned about me in the last few months that you never knew before?
I don't know if I would say that I learned this about you, but like I think that maybe I always knew, but I think it's been highlighted more maybe over this last year. Just like how considerate you are. I think that not to say that I didn't know that, but I think that for me, because not a lot of people know, we didn't talk for a couple years.
Yeah.
So for me, I noticed more things about people that I didn't notice in the past because of the things that happened in my life.
Yeah.
So that in turn has helped me see more like good qualities in people.
Yeah.
So I think that I definitely see, like that you're really considerate and caring, like charismatic and stuff. So, and then like thoughtful too. So again, not to say that I didn't know that, but I think it's just been highlighted to me over these last few months.
Yeah.
So.
Bless you, Benji.
Bless you, Benji. What have you learned about me in the last few months?
I've learned that Not in a bad way, because I feel like it's progressed to something so much different. But it's like, I realized that, like, I always looked at you as very, like, confident, right? Like, very confident, very, like, I know that I'm that bitch. Like, anything that you, like, put your mind to, like, you really go full force, and you really just don't give a fuck. Like, you're just like, I really don't care what anybody says. Like, I'm gonna do it, and it always works out for you. Like, and I love that, you know. Like, I love that for you, you know. But I've also realized, like, that at times you weren't very confident. Like, I've seen a little bit more, like, real vulnerability from you. Really? I think so, because, like, I think that, like, the other times that we've been vulnerable, we were really young, you know, and it was, like, very, like, oh, he doesn't, or, like, but was, like, real life vulnerability, like, you know. So to me, it makes me just see that, you know, even though, you know, like, even though, I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it, like
I'm just still human.
Yeah, because you put, like, a very, like, strong, you know, so to me it was nice to see that you were able to just be and not care, you know, like, allow me to see
well, life beat me down pretty bad over the last 3 years, so no, but that's cool. I like that. That's cool.
But because it's the same thing, like I said, like, with us, there's, like, we don't really, like, hold anything back, so it's like we are very, like, transparent with each other. So I feel like there's nothing that you haven't told me, or, like, vice versa, you know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like I know you pretty well. So it's like, it's not new. It's, I guess, like we said, like, certain things have just been more highlighted where I'm like, oh shit, okay, like, so
feel it 100%.
What are you hesitant to ask me, and why? I'm not nothing
hesitant to ask you, and why? I don't think I have anything.
No, because I'm saying, well, there's no boundaries here. Like, it's like,
I'm trying to really think. No, I can't really think of anything. What am I hesitant to ask you? I feel like I just ask you whatever. I'm like, I don't know.
We're gonna skip that.
Yeah, I don't really have anything.
Okay, so what does my what is so funny? What does my love feel like?
It feels like a warm fart rolling up my ass crack.
It feels like when you got a piece of hair stuck in between your ass crack and you pull it out. I like that feeling. I pull it out very slowly.
Dude, it's so fucking crazy. I remember when I would, like, first realize that we get hair, like, in our ass crack from our head.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? It's all itchy. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I just pull out this long ass. I'm all, you're all fucking flossing your ass crack with it.
I'm like, whoa.
I pull it out really slowly. I want to be so close with a guy that he has to start pulling my hair out of his ass crack. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's when you know
it's real love. All right.
So what does it feel like? What does my love feel
like? Like that. No, it just feels great. You know, it just feels real, feels genuine, feels warm, feels like protection.
Protection? That's a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I feel like just, like, supportive, and, like, yours. Like, you feel supportive and, like, uplifting.
All right, I'll take it.
And energizing.
Okay, it says, what do I do that makes you feel understood?
What do I do that makes you feel understood? You go first.
I just think, like, you're able to. I like the fact that you don't just tell me what I want to hear. You tell me the truth.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're able to, like, you know, like, give me your opinion and break it down in a way where I'm like, oh, okay, you know, like, even though, like, you can always tell me, like, okay, I see what you're saying, but what about this, you know, or this. So to me, being able to just vent to you and you just keep it real with me, that makes me feel like understood. Like, you're just, like, honest with me, you know what I mean? And I think that's very important.
Yeah.
So I would say that, like,
Yeah.
you just don't judge me. Like, you just, you know.
That's one thing too, like for me over the last few years, like I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I don't judge people because obviously I was over there watching the Murdaws and all this whole
But
thing.
we weren't judging the
But
Murdochs.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like in a
I guess
joking
calling
way,
calling them the Murdochs. I guess.
But I don't really like. It's harder for me now to judge people because I try to look at everything very objectively.
I do love though. Like, I will say what I do love about you, Sam, is that you're just very like that. Like, I was like very like, no, fuck him. Like, he's using her like immediately, you know. Yeah. And she was like, no, like what if? And sometimes I'm like, bitch, shut up.
That's
like,
me
no,
being objective. I have to look at things that, like I try.
But I do
best.
love that because then I'm like, okay, yeah, okay. But he just had that fucking face, bitch.
I really try to look at everybody's life and just like, even if I think that they're a piece of shit, like there's some people that I'm very angry with.
Yeah.
And I still will be like, but this did happen to them. They did go through this. This is part of their life. Mm-hmm. You know, I really try to.
You're very empathetic, even though whatever. And so, like, sometimes I'm like, God, stop.
Yeah.
It kind of pisses me off sometimes. But then at the same time, I like it because for me, it makes me. Because like when you said that, I was like, yeah, you're right. I probably okay, let's just, you know, you're right. He's being nice to her. But, you know, throughout the day, you could just tell, like, how, I don't know, like, he just.
They left early.
They left very early because he probably was being a dumbass. I don't know. And if you listen to the podcast, fuck you.
Fuck you. What do you think his name was?
I think his name was like, I'm trying to picture his face. What do you think?
Like Marco or like Oscar?
I would say like Oscar, yeah.
Or sure. A Robert. He looked like a Robert. Beto.
Maybe Beto. Well, yeah, that is Robert, but still like
he's a prick. And I'm just kidding. Or he had an initials name. Ugh. Those are the worst.
Like a fucking AJ.
Like a JJ.
Like a, yeah.
Don't. Híjole,
no vamos a hablar de eso. No, but yeah, if you guys would have seen, you know what I want to get, but I mean, I don't know if they do it with sunglasses, but you know those new Ray-Bans that record?
Oh my God, no, I didn't know that.
Okay, so they have glasses that are Ray-Bans that record. Like, you have them on and they're literally recording everything that you're doing.
We should have had that.
So we should have had that for
that would have been great.
The Mongos days. Morongs.
Morongs.
That fucking sandwich was really good. I would love to go back. And I wish they had a pickle. Oh. They did? No, they didn't.
No, they just had mayo. No. They didn't have anything on it.
No, but they did ask if you wanted mayo and mustard. And I was like, I didn't want that shit. It was really good by itself.
That sandwich was good.
But if they had a little avocados.
Oh.
But that fruit tart, though. That fruit tart was really fucking good.
Bitch, the fruit tart.
And then I don't know why, but I almost passed out. Remember? I was like, I need you to get the drink. I need to go sit down. I was like,
I know, you almost passed out. I was fuck. I was like,
my hand was shaking as I was drinking the water. I was like, Jesus, please.
What, before we ate, right?
Yeah.
Or was it after?
No, it was after we ate. That's why I was like, what the fuck? Like, we had chips. We had the sandwiches was like a good size sandwich.
With the chips. So good. It was fire, yeah. Wait, what was that last question? I didn't get to answer it. On my end.
Oh.
Because you answered it, but I didn't. Because I started blabbing away.
Yeah.
I started just talking away. Oh my God.
Oh, golly. Okay, the last one says,
I can't believe this is going to be on YouTube. This is exciting.
What do I do that makes you feel understood?
Didn't we already do that one?
That's the last one.
Okay. What do you do that makes me feel understood?
Yeah.
I think also, yeah, you're like honest with me. Like you tell me like not what I want to hear, but like just what I need to hear.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that's, not to cut you off, but I think that's very important in a friendship because it sucks to like have to walk on eggshells with someone that you're supposed to be really close with because it's like,
yeah,
you could be honest with someone and it's how you deliver it where it makes it.
Is it on? Just make sure. Sorry. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
All right.
you know, you don't have to be rude about it or like cruel. You could just tell someone, hey, like you're fucking up or like whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do think it's important to be able to tell your friend like the real, like, you know, not sugarcoat and not just tell her because you don't want her to be mad. And like, it's like if your friend's telling you something from an outsider looking in, then you should be able to like, you know, just take the criticism because at the end of the day, you're going to do what you want to do anyways.
Yeah.
You know? But don't be mad when your friend keeps it 100.
Yeah.
Because you need that. We need that.
I also, for you, like for me and you, like what you do that makes me feel, excuse me, understood is that like you don't judge like anything. Like, oh, I didn't have a table for 2 months, but you weren't like all like bougie about it. Like, God, she still doesn't have a table.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because
I know you don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like, we both are just, we kind of like, you know, like, I don't know, like I want to say we come from the same place, but then again, even some people that come from where we live, they think they're better and shit. Yeah. Like I am not a bougie person.
Yeah.
And I really, there's certain things like, bitch, I'm wearing fucking some dirty ass Crocs right now because they're comfortable. And I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Like,
and I know that you're not going to care.
My shirt's fucking stained. I don't give a shit.
But
and you know what's funny is that too, like, we have these couches because my parents gave us these couches. Yeah. You know what I mean? My dad bought me this table.
They're nice, Benji. All right? Have you been sitting on them? Have you been humping the blanket on them?
You gosh darn seal. You gosh darn sea lion.
Yeah, no, they are nice.
So, you know what I mean? So, for me, it's like if my parents hadn't given us this, we probably wouldn't have had a couch for a minute, too. Like, you know, it's like, who fucking cares? To me, I don't care.
No.
That doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I'm like, that for me, like, just, like, okay, for example, like, I'm just gonna say, like, I was, like, kind of nervous for, like, that guy to come over because, like, there's certain things that I don't have yet.
Yeah.
And I thought about it for a second, and I was like, and because, like, I've been to his place, and he has, like, a fully, like, you know, he has, like, a house.
Yeah, but he
also
more
came,
established.
Not only that, but he also came from a 2-income thing.
Yeah.
Which he's not anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, at one point, he had 2 incomes. And I never have had that.
Yeah.
Even when I had partners. So it's all me. So I don't give a fuck if anyone were to be like, oh, like, I'm like, bitch, I pay this, I pay that. And no one helps me.
Yeah.
No one. So
that's why I ain't got no table right now.
Yeah, well, I do have a table now.
Yeah, but
you know
that's
what I mean?
prior.
So, like, you know, it is what it is. And I could, like, for me, when I see people being like judgmental, it's always the people that have help. Yeah. It's always the people that have, they're fucking rich parents fucking pay for shit. Like, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't. Like,
I don't either.
Like I said, for a quick second, I was like, but I'm like, nah, this fool knows. He knows what's up. Like, he fucking knows how I am. You know what I mean? Like, he knows what I'm dealing with. So, like, and he literally didn't give, like, 2 shits. So.
I mean, and it's like, to me, like, it's just gonna say that, like, as a man, like,
you know, by myself,
you're sassy if you really like are like, oh, like, bitch, like I said, I'm doing this shit on my own.
On my own.
Unless you want to go and buy me a couch right now, then shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Exactly that.
So
precisely that, honey.
All right, well, that's the end of that. Sam cried. She was like, you better cry. I was like, I'm not.
And you better cry.
And I don't cry.
One of these days, I'm gonna get you, and you're gonna cry.
We'll see.
Not in a bad way, but I'm gonna get you, and you're gonna cry.
I'd probably just be like, oh my god, you're awesome.
I'm excited to put this up on YouTube. I wonder how long this is gonna take to upload, but I'm excited.
How much are we in?
Wait, an hour. It lasted for an hour. I'm shocked. This is cool.
Yeah,
I feel excited about this.
I love it.
I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna put the captions on it too, like so that people. Oh, actually, excuse me. I think YouTube automatically puts captions.
Oh, okay.
So I'm excited. I'm gonna make like a little preview.
Yeah. So have your friends subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel.
Like and subscribe
and share because we're over here doing
like, share, and subscribe
on the next episode. So if you guys, we're interactive on the Instagram, so we're gonna post like topics and stuff because we really want like. I feel like we took a long kind of break, so maybe that's a good thing. And then we want you guys to like interact with us and like share stories, whatever.
Yeah.
We also we haven't had anyone tell us any crazy stories lately.
Yeah.
We need we want to hear about the time that you almost shit on your boyfriend's dick. We want to hear about the time that you almost fucking.
not expecting that at all. Did you see my face? I felt it. Oh my god.
That just shows you. That just came out like nothing. That just shows you
Yeah.
how unhinged I am. That time. That time. The time you got walked in on. Like,
Oh,
just
yeah.
one of your crazy shit. The time you got cheated on. The time you rolled up on somebody and fucking like bashed their windows.
Yeah.
Tell us
We wanna know.
anonymously.
Yeah.
We will never share
The person.
the time you almost shit.
I was like, whoa. Jesus. I don't want to hear about that. It's like 2 girls in 1 cup.
Ew, no, I don't mean that bitch, but like if they did like anal and a little shit was there.
I'm sure.
That's what I meant.
I have a friend that I worked at Mac, and he was like, I don't eat all day if I know I'm going to have sex, because
Yeah.
it's like, if I don't eat, there's nothing to come out.
Oh my god. So they
I wonder if
sacrifice
they have to
food
do
for
like,
dick.
yeah, so I wonder if they have to do like,
I don't like anal.
people that do anies, they have to do like a towel and all that.
I don't like it.
Like
I've done
that?
it. Like, have you?
No,
Never?
never.
What?
No.
You never had a wiener up there?
No. Like on accident, it's like right away take it out. Not like
Oh
there's-
no, yeah, I've done it.
No.
And I don't like it. Like, no. It's just it's too risky. All you could think about is like, oh my god, like if he pulls it out, there's gonna be there wasn't, but like
It just doesn't feel comfortable.
like there was one time that I did it that it was like kind of enjoyable, kind of, because you have to kind of like ease into it,
Yeah.
and like it's not for me. I don't like it, but like, you know, when you're like fucking in a relationship, like I don't want to say like a new relationship, but kind of, because it was like when it was like newly like a lot of like sexual,
Yeah.
and then you're just like a horn dog, and like he's just like a horn dog, and then you just do it. But like it's just more for them because they're disgusting and they like stuff like that. Have you been asked?
No. I don't know. I don't want to do it though.
She's
It's not for me. It's not for me. I don't judge. Like if that's people like it, you know, good
Yeah,
for
I don't
them.
like
Like
it.
I
Not like
don't
that.
care if you like it or not. Like I'm not judging.
Mm.
It's just not for me. I don't want to try it.
I don't want it up the pooter anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like that's like.
Not up my pooper, not up there. But that's
No.
what I'm saying. Like, tell us your embarrassing stories about the time you had
Yeah.
Amy and you shit yourself. Because I know it's happened for a fucking fact.
Mhm.
I remember there was this guy when I was teaching makeup. He was one of my students, but like we're adults, you know, as like a kid. And he said that he was about to hook up with some guy. He went to the guy's apartment and he walked in the bathroom. The guy was like shitting in the fucking shower, like emptying his bowels and like washing his ass at the same time. Like he was just like sitting at the drain in the shower, like shitting, getting it out before he fucked.
The guy.
The one he was about to fuck, yeah. Because he was a top, my friend. And he said he was just like, oh shit. Like, and the guy was like under like the fucking bath thing, like shitting in the fucking.
Ew.
Yeah. I was like, whoa. Wowzers. The gay community is crazy. I've heard stories. We have to get a gay on here.